It's Thursday at 4 o'clock, which means it's time for the most motivational segment in all sports. It's also a time where I get a cortado, I head over to the post office, and they say, Kevin! I'm the only person there because no one's getting physical mail except us. Dear Wildes, love the show. Yeah, okay. And loved Brew's interview with Baker Mayfield.
Me and Baker like this.
Do you think his 180 on the Bake Show will extend to other quarterbacks he hasn't believed in? Like, I don't know, Mac Jones. Cheers, Ryan and Brian. Sometimes I'm not even sure if Ryan and Brian write these. Brew, since you did a 180 on Bake Show, is there anyone else that you're like, you know what, I should give that person a second look. I should believe in them a little bit more.
Not off the top of my head.
Great.
There, what?
Tried my best.
When's it coming?
I swear to God, I'm not doing it. And certainly we didn't make a banner. That was like a low-key flex. Like, where's the Cowboy banner? We're not making banners for the Cowboy.
All right, here we go.
I swear,
Nick got me last time. Nick probably did. All right, at number 3, this is going to be all motivation. Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes, you are the best ever. We know it because I was the first to say it years ago. And this is going to eat Nick up. But your dad, Patrick Mahomes Sr., came on my radio show, The Odd Couple, 7 to 10 Eastern Time, Fox Sports Radio, and said, Brew, I know Nick's the Kansas City guy and all that, but you were the first to call my son Jordan-esque, and I was. I just had to throw that in. That has nothing to do with my bud list. But anyway, Patrick, this is a great opportunity for you. Nick said it, and there's some truth to it. This is a house money Super Bowl for you. All right, just getting here has been impressive. You've been so great over your career that this one, even if you doesn't even matter how you win it. You could throw for 150 yards, no touchdowns, and win, and you're going to get major league credit. All right, now there is a downside, though, I see that Nick may not see. Some, not us, but some will say if you lose, Joe Montana never lost. You're talking about Tom Brady? Can he get past Joe Montana first? Joe Montana was 4-0 in Super Bowls. So some will say that. Some will say he lost to Brock Purdy? Mr. Irrelevant? Come on, what are we talking about? So some will say all of these things, and the GOAT conversation will be put on hold just for maybe another year, but put on hold for a little while until you win your next Super Bowl. So Patrick, go out there, do your thing. Keep the faith you've had in your receivers because it has worked thus far. All right, so you know I believe in you. All right, at number 2, the other quarterback, Brock Purdy. All right, now, Brock, you would think you were facing no pressure. All right, I mean, you're the 3rd youngest quarterback ever to start in the Super Bowl. You're the 3rd quarterback ever to start in a Super Bowl in your first full season as a starter. The other 2 Hall of Famers, Kurt Warner and Tom Brady. That's just a fact. Nick will say, oh, you're comparing them to all of them. That's just a fact. You put yourself in that class, all right? And
but you're not putting
you have definitely outweighed the expectations that anyone had for you except maybe yourself. So I don't even think, I mean, you want to win, of course. It's great if you win. I don't think you necessarily have to win. But what you can't do is play terribly. You cannot go out there and play like you did against the Ravens. That's when all things fall apart for you. And some would wonder, wow, do they need to go out and get a Kirk Cousins or get another quarterback to try to win with this group that they have now? If you just play okay and you guys lose, I think you'll be fine. But you can't go out there and play terribly. Brock, you know I believe in you. At number 1, Kyle Shanahan. I mean, I got to call it like it is. Now, you are a terrific offensive mind. There's no question about it. But that's good if you're an offensive coordinator. But you're a head coach. So a head coach just being a terrific offensive mind doesn't matter. The bottom line is winning, particularly winning the Super Bowl. And we know in the big games, Kyle, you have not delivered. All right? And we can go back to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs before, a few years ago. You guys are up 10 in the 4th quarter, midway through the 4th quarter, and you lose. We can go back to the national NFC Championship game a few years ago against the Rams. You're up 10 heading into the 4th quarter, and you lose. All right, we can go back to when you were in Atlanta as the offensive coordinator, up 25 to Wildes' Patriots, and you lose. All right, when this stuff happens, there become questions. Do you get too tight? Do you overanalyze, overthink it? Do you choke? All of those labels will be on you if you lose this game. Even if most people think the Chiefs should win, you are going to suffer this reputation if you don't get it done. And so you got to go out here and win this thing. You're known as a genius. You can't be a genius if you can't win the big game and you keep failing at the big game. So, Kyle, actually, I do believe in you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a hint there.
I like it. I like the list. I'm going to add Chase Young to the Bud list.
Good one.
And before I even start, let's just look at why Chase Young is even being added to the Bud list.
Oh, this play.
This play right here just cannot happen.
Come on.
Look at the effort on this play. Or should I say, look at the lack of effort on this play. Chase
Wasn't
Young,
a big game, though.
You know better. Exactly. Yeah, it was just another game. It was another game, and this is one of those moments that you just can't have happen. If you're this type of a player, let's go back. You get traded. They acquire you. You have the bye week to implement yourself into this defense. You come out Jacksonville, you make a splash. Everybody's excited. They throw in all their chips, say, we got Chase Young. We're going all in this year. And in the 9 games that you have played, 2.5 sacks, you barely made any impact. When we turn on the tape as players, there's 2 things that we walk away with. We walk away feeling like, man, they gonna have a problem with me. Or we walk away knowing they're going to be talking about what they see on film as something that they can exploit and what they want to see happen. That can't be you. You have an opportunity to bounce back in the biggest game of our lives. This is what we all dream of playing in. Chase Young, you got to be better. Not just for yourself, but for the other 10 guys that will be on that field with you. We know that Nick Bosa is going to get a lot of attention. Yeah. Be a difference maker. You've been that before in your career, before the injury. Be that now. Give me more effort, baby. We got to have it.
That's a great ad because they got to put some pressure on Mahomes to have a chance, I think. And Bosa can do his part. But if Chase is doing it, now they got to pay less attention
does not
to
like
Bosa.
to blitz.
Yeah. So that's a good one.
That's a really good one. I'm going to add a collective to the Bud list, and that is the entirety of NFL media.
Everybody.
You are all under duress because of the Kansas City Chiefs and, well, myself. So here's what's happened. The Chiefs have made you all look incredibly foolish and fickle. What was so patently obvious to some, one team has the best quarterback, the best coach, and the best defense they've had in 30 years. You all decided, but what they don't have is Khalil Shakir at wide receiver 3, and it'll be their downfall. I swear, we've never seen a team win a Super Bowl without a Jawan Jennings, and it's not going to happen this year. And then you doubled and tripled down before you even got to Vegas. Going into the postseason, the following teams were discussed as bigger threats than the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, of course, Baltimore, who the Chiefs then beat. Of course, Buffalo, who the Chiefs then beat. Miami, Cleveland, Houston. Before the playoffs started, Philadelphia, Dallas, the Rams and the Lions, and now San Francisco. That is 1/3 of the league that was trendier and more scary than the team with that superhero at quarterback and the league's best defense. And now, what you are going to want to be able to do on Monday after the Chiefs win is say, man, no one saw this coming. Everyone had the Chiefs dead in the water. What an amazing job. And I will be here to remind America, some people saw it coming. Some of us understood the bigger picture. And so all of NFL media, I hope you have your San Francisco pom-poms ready because the receipts, Bobby Stroop and I have been collecting them for 5 months. And they will be in full force at the parade and on this show Monday. So NFL pundits, I don't believe in you and you're under duress.
Man.
I'm glad I'm NBA.
I'm glad I apologize. I'm not on that list.
I'm going to stay in the media, and I am going to put the one and only Chris Broussard on the Bud list.
Wow. You're double on, bro.
Yeah. Nick obviously is never doubt.
Never doubt.
20-0, had the Chiefs from the jump. I also, if you want to check the tape, was 50% right with Vikings-Chiefs, with the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl from day one. The Vikings thing didn't work out, but if you tear your Achilles, all bets are off. And then we've got Brew, who took over my segment, Upset Alert, and then kind of squandered it. And we've yet to get his pick. We do have a little bit of a sneak preview, however.
We do?
You've been spying on
Of you working and grinding.
Wait, what is this?
It's Brew grinding the all. You said you were grinding the all 22, and this is part of your research.
This is part of my research. I don't know why. Where's all the film?
What?
What is he
Where's
doing?
the film study?
What is he doing? What?
Brew, where are you now?
When you feel good physically, you're crisp
in
mentally.
picking your team. We're going to pick it at 3
That
o'clock.
boy, those legs moving fast, though. I got this. Greg is like, dang, what else is speed? Y'all didn't believe I ran that 4.6 back in high school.
4.6.
Tomorrow I will make my pick. And I'm tonight one late cramming session.
Okay.
I'm actually sleeping over in that corner tonight. But you'll
Why
see
do
me
you
in
have
the
to
morning.
do it here?
Just in the mood.
zone,
Like
yeah.
my wife won't be bothering me.
Like
No
Saturday Night
bills
Live.
to look at.
Yep.
I just be able to focus. It's dark in here. It's just
Say
me.
no bills to look
Yeah,
at?
paying the bills.
You have like
Just
bills
things
sent
at
to your
home.
house in the U.S. mail?
Yeah, I do.
You don't?
I do. I
Yes.
get Ryan and Brian's letter.
We all get mail.
Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Brew makes his official pick. Tune in 23 hours.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.